Hey, it's Ben with Colorbus, and today I want to show you how to create coloring pages with characters that stay consistent across multiple coloring pages. This is a new feature, relatively new feature in Colorbus, and I think it's pretty cool. I've been having a lot of fun with it on my kids. So to start, we're going to go to the sidebar and click this little person with a plus button. That means new character, and that will actually take you to your characters page. I've made a bunch of characters. You can see I've got my dad's dog, I've got me, I've got a bunch of other people. But we'll create a new character today. I'm gonna choose a image here. My kids are really into Pokemon, so this is a Pokemon from one of the new Pokemon games, and it hasn't been out that long. The game's not released yet, so there's not a lot of images out there on this to be able to use it with. So this one is called Brout Pokemon. So that's what I'm going to name it. I've got kind of like two settings you can use. So you can do either like a simple version, and I think that'll work well for this kind of like cartoony character. You can also click detailed, and that'll capture more, like a more realistic version of the character. I'm going to go simple since we're just working with a cartoon. So that kicks off, and it starts creating one of these kind of character sheets. And you'll get to see what that looks like. It takes, I think, about a minute, usually, a little bit less. And you've got a whole library here. If you feel like you've got too much, you can delete some. That you don't use. Just on the naming thing, how we're going to reference these is by typing the name into our text area when we're writing our prompts. So just in general, like if you're going to make a couple different versions of something or somebody, it's best to add a detailed name there instead of just like character 1, character 2, that kind of thing. So that's ready. We will pop over to our dashboard and create a new coloring page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's see, we'll reference the character. So we'll say Brout. So I type the @ symbol, and then I say what I want him to be doing. So I'll say walking on a ledge overlooking a vast valley at sunset. And I'll just use the default style here to start, and we'll do a quick one at the regular quality setting. Usually take about 20 seconds or so. So what that's going to do on the back end, I did have the prompt improver enabled, so it's going to expand that prompt to add some more detail to it. It's going to pull in that character reference so that it can understand what the character is supposed to look like and insert them into the scene. And we'll see. You can see we've got Brout, and he's overlooking the ledge over the valley. Pretty cool. Something that I also think is pretty fun with this is you can do multiple characters. So if we say then simple, and I might just see what the AI comes up with. So I'll say doing something fun, and I'm gonna improve it in line here so that we can see. Oh, it didn't come up with. Yeah, it has some ideas. We're gonna be flying a kite together. So I'll do that. Since I've got two people, I'm gonna use a higher quality setting. This will take a little bit of longer, but it should be pretty cool. The other thing that you can do also is you can combine this with different styles and even the new custom preset. So for instance, I just added a couple of my own presets, this doodle fun or family portrait, but this character insertion will work with any kind of style that you want as well. So we'll just wait a little bit, probably fast forward this since the higher quality takes a little bit longer. There we go. And you can see there's me, and draw out the Pokemon, and we are flying a bird kite. That's pretty fun. Um, yeah, some things to note here. I've made coloring pages with up to 8 character references. One of my kids wanted like our whole family and my grandparent and their grandparents and that, and like a dog and an animal. So it works with a bunch of characters. It works with animals. You can see I did the Pokemon. It works with people. It will pull in your outfit and use that in your character. But if you want to, for instance, say Ben Simple dressed as a firefighter, and we'll try a different style here. Let's do whimsical anime. It will retain the resemblance but change the clothes. But if you don't specify an outfit, it will just use whatever outfit basically you were wearing when you created the character. Yeah, you can see there's my cartoon face dressed as a firefighter. Yeah, so up to 8 characters. Actually, you could probably do more. I haven't tried with more. Would be interested to know what you find. You can do it with any kind of style. And yeah, this is great for, people who are making like kind of a coloring storybook, or if you are a children's author and you're bringing in one of your characters, you can then make a coloring book with them. And like I showed before, the image that you bring in doesn't even have to be a coloring page. It can be any kind of, photo or anything that then Colorbus will kind of create that coloring page style of that person. Hope that's helpful. Would love to see how you use this. Thanks.